and welcome to the Patrizia Fall Winter 2025 presentation. My name is Christina Cornegay, and I am your host for today. So thank you so much for joining us and tuning in to this presentation. A little bit about Patrizia before we get started into product. So when we think of our brand Patrizia, we like to describe it as fashion infused with comfort, okay? So you have that all day nice cushion padding at a nice price point, right? So it's faux leathers, faux suedes, but it still gives that nice, rich look and effect and feel, and it's all for a great price point. So it's quality and value at the same time. That's a little bit about Patrizia. Before I get into product, I'm also going to give you our top 12 styles. Let's get into it. Okay, so coming in number 1, we have Maxi, tried and true carryover style. We'll see her throughout the presentation. Number 2, we have Erie. Excited to show you some updates to her. Marlin, again, nice updates and siblings that she has going on. Number 4, Kabuta. We are going to show you an update for Kabuta this season. Number 5, we have Smiley. 6, of course, Ursa. 7, you have Janicet. 8, you have Jordan. Number 9, Tiana. 10, Dondre. And 11, Gossiflor, and 12 with a ballerina flat, Ashlyn. All right, so what you can expect to see for Patrizia during this presentation, of course, menswear inspired is still on a trend, so you're going to see some of our inspiration there. You're also going to see some animal prints, metallics, really cool mix of materials, and that's what you can expect to see, plus a whole lot of other stuff. So let's get into product. All right, coming in with our first style. This is Marlin. So Marlin is ranked number 3, and she's obviously ranked number 3 for a reason. That's why she's back this season. So she is a nice loafer, a classic loafer with, of course, the Patrizia way. So she has velvet material, and then we're going to dress her up and give her this nice crystallized bit, and it's covered, encrusted in crystals. Just for a very nice finishing feminine detail. And then, of course, we're going to get into this textured welt that she has on, of course, a classic construction. This is style Marlin. Moving on to our next little girl, this is Mary Jana. So Mary Jana is new for us, and of course we did really well with Marlin, and because of her success, why not give you more velvet? So this is kind of like a crushed velvet. I'm going to highlight this color in my hand, and as you can see on model's foot, it kind of has this really cool striated look in the velvet. So you see all highs and lows of different colors, and it has this really cool ombre effect to it. She is hook and loop closure right there, and to of course give her a nice feminine touch and detail, we're going to give her a crystallized decorative buckle just for a little something razzly and dazzly. And then, of course, I'm going to highlight her welt, which kind of, to me, is reminiscent of like a zipper. So you have like this really cool zipper effect. Dor, if you can just zoom in for me on this welt, which is really cool. And then we're going to give her, of course, a platform construction so that she's just extra modern and trendy and just downright trim right? So this is style Mary Jana. Moving into her sister, this is Morhua. So Morhua, we're going to give you a nice loafer, and what she represents, of course, on the same construction as Mary Jana that I showed you earlier. So she has that nice platform and a really, really cool outsole, but we're going to give her that same striated, ombre, crushed velvet look. I'm going to highlight actually the black in my hand so that you can see that it's a mix of browns, purples, grays right there in it, and that all match together so well. We're going to give her patent trim right around her top line, and of course we're going to accent that patent back to tie it all together. Of course, she wouldn't be a Patrizia style if we didn't pay extra close attention to detail, so we're also going to give her a crystallized embellishment right there for a little bit of femininity and edge. Now, if you're new to Patrizia, I have to tell you, Hilvia was a style that did extremely well for us, and because she's not in line anymore, we developed her up to give her some new friends. So this is Hilvia Flanny, okay? We're going to give you that smooth front. The faux fur extends all the way up top of the shaft, as you can see, and then we're going to accent this with a nice flannel that ties in perfectly to match the color of the upper. We're going to give you, of course, an inside zip, as you can see. And then what's really, really cool about her is the lacing mechanism. It laces all the way around just for a really cool decorative detail, and she's absolutely super cute. This is Hilvia Dash Flanny. Now, because Hilvia Flanny, when we were developing her, we knew she was so, so cute, why not bring her up? We're going to take her up a notch because that's what we do, right? So this is Hilvia Dash Flanny High. Of course, you do have a smooth front, but look at all that faux fur. That just extends all the way up to the top of the shaft. And then we're going to give her, of course, a lace up right there. As you can see, we're going to dress her up and make her super cool and casual with that nice decorative belt. And of course, as you can see highlighted on model, the brown we're going to pair with that bronze decorative belt. And then on the black, we're going to go on with some pewter. All right? This is Hilvia Dash Flanny High. Because we're not done. We're not done with Hilvia. We couldn't get enough of her. So you got more, okay? This is Hilvia Dash Quilt. So Hilvia Dash Quilt, we're going to give her a nice smooth cap toe. It's all about the mix of materials, and that's what we do so well right here in Patrizia. So you have that smooth cap toe, and then we're going to give you that nice faux suede right there, as you can see. And then we're going to dress her up and give her a quilted shaft along with that decorative belt. Shout out to the navy blue that's on model's foot. Look at how cute she is. So again, we're going to give you that faux fur right there that extends from the top of the shaft all the way up the tongue. And she has a nice inside zip, boop, as you can see right there, and a functional back pull tab. This is Hilvia Quilt. Moving on, this is style Mahonda. So when I see Mahonda, what I like to describe her as is a nice combat-inspired boot. Look at how cool she looks. She's very modern, very trendy, very contemporary. She's a nice lace-up. You do have two decorative belts for a little razzle-dazzle. She does have a half sweater top right there on the top. She is an inside zip. What I really want to point out to you guys is just the materials. Look at how nice our materials are. And you can really see the texture right there on the side of the shaft. And then also want to point out to you that she has this really cool embossed animal print right there on the back heel counter that ties in very nicely to her decorative straps, all right? On a very cool lug sole. She can be dressed with a nice pair of jeans like you see on the screen, or you can even wear it with shorts, all right? This is Mahonda. And I know shorts in the fall, winter, but guess what? We're in South Florida, and that's how I would wear it, okay? So we're going to get into this next style, Bantu. So Bantu is also a really cool style, as you can see here. So take a look at the materials and how nice they are. We're going to pair her up, like I told you, animal print, still on trend. Look at all this padding. All of this right here on your back heel, that is all padding for extra comfort. We're going to give you contrast stitching just as a cool detail. Again, on the lug sole, she is an inside zip and a lace up, so you have dual functionality there. This is style Bantu. All right, Nadat, so much to talk about. I really want to tell you guys, the materials and the quality that you get in a Patrizia style, it's quality and value, because look at that price point. You get a tall shaft boot, okay? You get this really, really, really nice boucle right there on the top line. She does have a little bit of Western influence right there with this cool little, I like to call it like a stirrup right there, as you can see. Again, we're gonna give her a nice decorative belt. And she's just a really, really, really cool lace-up boot on, again, on the construction that we saw earlier. A nice lug sole. This is style Nadat. All right, so we are introducing Canario to you guys this season. I'm going to put all colors right here on the screen. I've been around to the shows, and everyone is making hooplas and hollers about Canario. So let's talk about how great Canario is, right? First of all, it's a Patrizia style, and it is water resistant. You see it right here on the plaque. She is water resistant. Again, that smooth front, but we're gonna do her up a little bit, and we're gonna give her a contrasted color right here on the top collar that ties in very nicely with her faux fur finish on her top line. And it's just a really, really nice style. Nicely done. I really want to point out to you guys, the details that we do when we're developing are everything, right? Because we're going to tie her the upper color into little bits and pieces of her welt. So as you can see, this is the forest green that I have in my hand. We're going to jazz her up a little bit, and we're going to bring that forest green onto her outsole, just for a better tie-in. Again, the two-tone color combinations that we have in this variety of colors, absolutely stunning. And I am going to take a second to highlight her inside. Check out all of that goodness. So you do have Sherpa inside. It's very, very cozy, comfortable, very form-fitting to keep you nice and warm during those colder months, okay? This is style Canario. Moving on to the next style, Janicet, ranked number 7. Ranked number 7 because she is a nice hiker. So, very outdoorsy. You can wear her hiking, trips, whatever outdoorsy sports you'd like to attend. This is your girl. So, again, nice and lightweight and feel. You got that nice faux nubuck material, as you can see. So, it does have a nice soft hand to her. She is an inside zip and a lace-up. And again, just a really cute sweater top for that femininity to really stand out and pop out. This is style Janicet. This little girl, Jadelyn, she's more of a casual booty, okay? So we have this nice booty. You can wear her with leggings. You can wear her with jeans. It looks actually very nice with the leggings that the model has on right now. As you can see, we're going to give her a decorative outside zip just for a little pizzazz. Back functional pull tab. She is an inside zip and a really, really cute style. This is Jadelyn. Junior Rose. I love talking about this shoe because the details. Okay, let's get into the details. So, of course, she has that smooth front. As you can see, she's a nice lace-up. But then when you get that outside view, it's like, it reminds me of a curtain. It's like an open curtain, right? Because you have that decorative zip, as you can see, that exposes underneath this really cool faux suede that's embossed with roses. So very nicely done, of course. And then we're going to turn her around inside. I know you're saying the inside of the shoe. Wow, Christina, right? You have that really cool inside zip, of course, for functionality. But check this out. You still get ties in of that faux suede material right there on the inside, as well as a little bit of that exposure from the decorative zip. All right, super nice style. We're going to take her up. She is on a higher heel construction, but she does have a platform. This is style Junior Rose. Collage. So, love talking about collage because there's so much to talk about, okay? Faux nubuck, very, very, very soft upper, but she's a patchwork boot, which does extremely well for us. If you have not been on collage, you should try her out. She does have a casual outsole, so she is a little bit of a casual wear. She does have these two decorative belts. Again, a nice faux suede that's embossed with rose details. And then you have hints, subtle hints of metallic. Okay, so she is patchwork. You see that throughout. Inside zip, and we are going to give you a inside stretch gore just for a variety of fits. This is style Collage. Now, this next little girl is new for us. This is Collage-Viv, okay? Viv because she's velvet. She's velvet, again, that same patchwork that we know and we love, and style Collage. But what we're going to do is we're going to give you a textured velvet. As you can see, I want Dora to zoom into the vamp right here because I really want you to see how much attention we pay to details, okay? So look at the texture. It's kind of like a carved velvet, okay, which gives it that nice richness effect. And then we're gonna take you up here so that you can see it's kind of like a lace-like, but it's so the colors blend together beautifully, right? We're gonna give you that metallics that we know and love from our original Collage style, and then we're gonna give you those two decorative belts. You can see right there where the brown is on model. All right, we're gonna give you just nice quality. That's what this represents. That's what we do in Patrizia. We give you quality. Again, we're going to give you an inside zip, and we are going to give you an inside stretch gore, and a little bit more of a dressier outsole, as you can see here. So Collage really has dual wearability. You can dress her up, or you can dress her down and wear her as casual. This is Collage-Viv. Moving on to our next style, Donna. Donna has been around for a little while. So, again, it's all about the mix of materials here in Patrizia. We're going to give you that smooth front, but we're going to pair her up with a nice same color upper right here on the shaft, and it is a faux suede, but you can't tell. Bet you can't tell. Then we're going to turn her around. You get that nice boiled wool action in the back, again, the mix of materials, and then we're going to pair you with a cotton lace just for a little decorative so that when you walk away, gives them something to talk about, all right? This is style Donna. Obelia. So Obelia, she's reminiscent to me of a casual riding boot, right? We're going to give you a nice classic sole. She is very, very, very smooth right there in the front, as you can see. And then, boom, that decorative belt, just as a little something special on the ankle. She is an inside zip. And check out the back. So this boot, it's all about the back. We're going to give you double stretch, as you can see. So we're able to accommodate a variety of calf sizes, all calf sizes. And it's just a really clean boot. This is style Obelia. All right, moving into this next little girl. This is our style Algarone. So Algarone is a tall shaft boot, and in this boot, it's all about the materials, right? So what you have here is a combination of smooth, you have a combination of texture, and then we're gonna tie it all together with these nice little stripes just for decoration, and we're gonna give you this nice contrasted whip stitch kind of right there, just for a pop of color and for just a nice subtle detail that ties into this really, really cool Sherpa stripe that wraps all the way around the boot. So again, we're gonna give you a nice inside zip and a cool lace up. She's edgy, she's just modern, she's just ready to rock. That's style Algarone. This next style is new for us. This is style Macario. So Macario is a cool, she's kind of like an engineer boot, kind of reminiscent of. She has like a hooded shaft, which is super cool. We're going to give you some ruching right there on the top of her shaft, a nice decorative belt with animal print embossed for texture. I love this little slit detail for decoration right there, adorned with these two studs. And what's really cool about her is she has a nice curvature on her top line. So you can see her against my little beige bone little dress here. She has a nice curvature. So, and when you turn her inside, there's that inside zip we know and love. She has a cool, it's just cool, right? She's just super cool. This is style Macario. Buoyancy. What's super cool about her is, and I will pass her off to model in just a second, but I want to talk to you a little bit about her first. So Buoyancy has this rub off against the material that exposes what's underneath, which creates this metallic effect, right? So on the brown that I have in my hand, you can see this bronze, and then I'm going to turn her over so you can see hints of bronze throughout the shaft, as you can see there. She's adorned with these really cool 3 decorative straps. Again, very edgy, very modern. I do have black right there on screen for you to see. And while we prepare her to go on model, let's talk about her a little bit. So all the cool details about Buoyancy. She is an inside zip. She is a functional back pull tab. You do see those 3 decorative straps. Love very much the details about the straps. So when we were developing her, we thought it would be super cool, super edgy, give her a bit of a contemporary flair. To design her with the 3 belts have this really cool, like, I call it like a chain detail. They remind me of staples, to be honest with you, which I think is super cool. And then we're going to give you that center strap that has a nice decorative belt or a buckle just for a little something edgy. Again, you can really see hints of that bronze material peeping through on the shaft, and especially right there on the toe, and that is our style Buoyancy. Moving on to this next little girl, this is our style Misdreavus. So Misdreavus is not new to this. She is definitely true to this. We are going to give you extended calf right there so you can wear it open or closed. We're going to adorn her with this cool little zipper with the studded details. Again, it's all about that rub-off material and this style as well. She's a nice little companion to Buoyancy that I just showed you before. So again, the brown that I have in my hand, we're going to give you that nice bronze effect right there that pairs in really, really nice with this faux suede. Again, a nice soft faux suede. So she has a nice soft touch. We're going to give you ruching right there in the front. And what's really cool is because she's so soft, you can slouch her, really slouch her for just something different, a different effect, or you can just bring her up. But I like very much the ruching, and we're going to give you 2 decorative belts just for a little razzle-dazzle. That's Misdreavus. Gossifleur is ranked number 11 for a reason, and again, this is Patrizia, so it is all about the details. I'm going to talk to you about the brown one because it's right here in my hand. So again, it's a mix of materials, so you have that smooth face right there on the front. Then we're going to give you a little bit of texture right there with this soft faux nubuck, ruching right there in the front. like very much this tubular knot around this decorative belt that we have right here in the back. And we're gonna give you this nice texture right here with just, it's embossed, it's raised animal print, as you can see. And then for a nice cute feminine detail, we're gonna give you florals, of course, for a little bit of femininity. And we're gonna tie it all together with studded details. Just a nice casual boot that does have it all. This is Gossipler. This next little girl is Kabuta Buddha. So we did talk about Kabuta being ranked high in our top 12, of course, but we're going to give her an update for this season. So the update that we did to Kabuta for this season is we gave you guys a new decorative belt with a really cool, it's like a hammered embellishment right there on the decorative belt for something special, a nice classic casual boot. We're going to give you some ruching right there on the front. Of course, she has a nice hooded shaft. We're going to tie it all together with this nice cool decorative rope and, of course, extended calf. So, again, you can open her or you can close her, inside zip, and take a look at the inside. All that lining, all that nice short faux fur, just for extra warmth and comfort. This is Kabuta Buddha. Maxi, the #1 style in Patrizia. So we need a little drum roll effect for her. Brrr. That's my drum roll. Did you guys like that? Brrr. Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna get into #1 style Maxi. I am gonna talk about the brown because look at how beautiful the details are, and even the gray. Shout out to the model that has it on foot. You can really see the details. So this boot has a lot going on. Let's uncover it, right? So you're gonna see a smooth front right here. We're gonna give you a smooth toe, a little bit of texture with ruching as we move up the shaft of the boot, and then we're gonna tie it all back together with this nice smooth top part of the shaft. But what makes this boot so special and so cool is look at the lining on this brown that I have in hand. It's absolutely chef's kiss gorgeous. You have that metallic metallicized detail in all of the colors actually. So the brown we paired nice with the bronze metallic, and then we're gonna get into the fact that you can wear her up as shown here, or you can bloop, plop her over. All right, now we're gonna get into the back details of the boot. So again, mix of materials, and I bet you cannot tell that this is all faux leather and faux suedes because it's so rich looking and the materials look so expensive. But take a look at that price point. Okay, so you do have these laces right here in the back. It's a combination that's intertwined of faux suede and cotton laces. And then we're gonna move up the back shaft of the boot. We're gonna give you some animal print. Again, a very nice soft hand with that faux suede. And that is just Maxi. She got it all going on. So whether you want to dress her up or dress her down, completely up to you. This is just the boot with all the limits. No limits at all. She's a limitless boot. That's our style Maxi. Moving into some Western flair. This is style Idolized. So shout out to the queen bee, okay? Western is still very much on trend. Take a look at this navy that I have in my hand. We're gonna give you a nice hooded shaft with some ruching, of course, a side pull tab for that little Western razzle dazzle. She is an inside zip, and I really wanna highlight the lining. It's all about the details. So this for sure will keep you also nice and comfy all day and all night long. This is our style Idolized. Moving on to our next little girl, Firewood. So we're going to give you some faux nubuck. Again, nice, soft. The materials that we use are really, really, really chef's kiss. They're spot on, right? We're going to give you a decorative outside zip that has a little bit of asymmetrical going on. The top line curvature is absolutely well done and beautiful. A nice decorative harness just for an extra something special. We are going to make her an inside zip and take the heel up just a little bit to go with the platform that she has in the front. An absolutely well done, gorgeous style. This is Firewood. Moving on to our Chelsea little girl. This is our style Smiley, a cute classic Chelsea boot. We're going to give you that nice faux suede. Shout out to the bone on model's foot because you will see bones throughout these next few styles, as it is still a trending strong color for us, especially during these warmer climate months. Shout out to the bone, okay? So we're going to give you faux suede. We're going to give you an outside stretch gore that is completely functional. The stretch does have a texture, which I think personally is super cool because it has a little bit of contrast right there in the stretch. And then we're going to turn her over so you can see how this back detail, it's so cool because it literally reminds me of an arrow. Isn't it so cool? And then you get a couple of contrasted colors right there in the stitch design on the back pull tab. Just makes for a fabulous style. Chelsea boot, this is our style, Smiley. Ivory is ranked number 2. I told you you will see bones throughout this presentation. Strong color for us. So this is style Ivory. Again, we're going to give you a nice back pull tab, a little decorative button just for a little special detail. We are going to give you a decorative outside zip with a studded detail right there on the zipper. She is an inside zip, and just a nice comfy construction and heel height in what she represents. This is our style Ivory, ranked number 2. All right, we're going to get into Deja. So Deja is absolutely just such a cool style. I mean, she is a heeled loafer, so we're going to give you that chain bit right there for a little special detail. Of course, she has a nice platform in the front. She is heeled, and I love very much how the color of the upper ties into the heel cap. So you have a nice little detail there. Every detail for us definitely matters. Another special detail that I want to point out to you about this little girl is the welt. So the welt, if you come in a little closer, is it has like scalloped edging, so it has texture, but it is a faux cork. So that detail alone is just a standout feature on this style, just to give it a little bit more elevation and make it extraordinary. It's nothing like you've seen, I guarantee it. This is Deja. Walk Off, love the name, so cute. Walk Off, so we're going to give you hints of femininity, right? We're going to give you that smooth front with burnishing effects right there, as you can see on both of the colors that I have in my hand. The burnishing is very nicely done. I want to point out to you the highs and the lows on this brown. So again, it's about the quality of the material that we work tirelessly to give you guys season after season after season. We're going to talk about the feminine details. So we're going to give you just a little subtle hint of like a scalloped edging right there on the top line, just for something special. Love very much how the outside gore ties in and matches perfectly to the boot in both colors, or in all colors actually. And then again, that same construction that we saw earlier, so you know we did a play on the heel cap. Nice scalloped details right there on the around the welt, and a nice platform. Just a very cute boot. This is Walk Off. Raychana coming up next. So Raychana, love very much the contrast in colors, and the browns, you can really see the depth and the dimension towards it. I love the burnishing effect that we have here right there. So again, you have a nice smooth front with burnishing throughout the upper, and then we're going to give you a cute decorative zip right there outside. Love the exposure of the zipper. You don't really see that often. So the exposure of the zipper right there on the outside is a cute little decorative zip. We're going to give you a nice platform on a higher heel, so it is a more comfortable wear. She is a functional inside zip, and just a really cute style that you can dress up or dress down with Raychana. Rigney. So Rigney's been around, and she is just a nice, comfortable, casual shoe. Everyone needs a basic shoe. Very comfortable in what she is. So she is a functional outside zip. She is an inside gore right there. She's extremely comfortable. She does have a flex, so she is flexible. She does have movement when you take a walk, and just a nice casual basic. Her insole is removable, so if you like to put your own orthotics in it, no problem. We have you covered with this little girl, Rigney. Our next style, we had to give you guys a Mary Jane, of course, to round off our assortment. This is Marinea. So Marinea is a classic little Mary Jane, but love the femininity in what she is, and check out that arch support. So when I say we infuse fashion and comfort, I'm not joking. I tell you no lies, okay? So you have a faux stacked heel, very nice and short, so it makes for a very comfortable all-day wear. We are going to give you a functional hook and loop closure for ease and access, and then that little feminine touch with that really, really, really cute rounded detail right there to make it look a little sexy and flattering on the foot. This is Marinea. Juliana is her sister, okay? maybe like they're half sisters, all right? Because this is a Shooty, that's a Mary Jane, so we're going to go with half. So this is style Juliania. Love very much the twin gore, so she does have a nice little stretch. She does give a little, and we're going to give you a smooth front, but take a look at the sides. So we're going to give you some texture. We're going to give you some dimension. We're going to give you some depth. Again, on a nice short faux stacked heel, and she's extremely comfortable and cute. This is Juliania. Dondre, ranked number 10, and I have reasons as to why this little cutie booty is ranked number 10. Not that you need many, right? Because just look at her. She's super cute, little booty. Love very much the femininity and the curvature of this top line. I love to point that out. We have a little bit of braiding detail right there that wraps around as a cute little decorative belt with the cute little tabs at the bottom, just for a little subtle touch of elegance. Then we're going to give you that nice, comfortable flexibility, right? So when you walk, she gives with you. She moves with you. And I bet you didn't know, if you didn't have her, that if I open her up, she has very, very, very nice she's like a thin layer of padding right there in the front, and she's very, very cushiony and cozy inside. This is our style Dondre. Again, on that same construction that we talked about earlier, a nice lower heel for better balance and all-day wear. Neve. So Neve is around, but we're going to bring you two new colors. The first new color being Bone that you see on model, and this is the second new color. I'm going to shout out to the navy. You will see navy also throughout this presentation, because I will tell you navy is a very, very strong, trendy color. All right? And we'll get into it more when we talk dress. But just a very nice loafer. She is an EVA bottom, so she's extremely lightweight. We're going to give you that smooth front. Menswear inspiration is still trending, as we talked about earlier. We're going to give you that nice, a little hint of shine, or a little hint of pattern right there on the strap that ties into the back heel counter. Just something so elegant and sophisticated and just classic on a nice classic lug sole. That is our style Neve. Hazelina is her companion. We're going to give you a nice classic shoe. Again, menswear, super trendy. We're going to give you elastic laces right there so that she does give and she does stretch with you. Again, that EVA sole, so you know she's super lightweight. And just a nice all-day classic casual style that you can just throw on and go. Nolden is new for us. Super excited. We talked about navy being a very strong color. Look at that Bordeaux on model. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to give you details about just how awesome this shoe is. So lightweight. Very, very, very lightweight. It feels like I'm holding nothing in my hand right now. So you have that patent right there, so that gives you a little shine on the actual shoe. And then we have it as a decorative detail right there on the strap. And then we're going to mix it with a nice faux suede right there that you can see on the vamp, just for a nice classic style. The color palette is absolutely gorgeous. So you do have like an array of colors. Very nice for fall. And again, it's a very nice trend, this menswear look. You don't have to necessarily just wear her with jeans or slacks or trousers. You can dress her up. If you do have our catalog, shout out to the image. We did pair her with a dress in this shoot, so she has different wearabilities. This is style Nolden. Moving on to our next little girl, Nakari. Nakari, first and foremost, I want to point out to you, look at that padding and that arch support. It's just so, when I tell you comfort is an extremely important quality for us, and we make sure that all of our styles are as comfortable as can be. This cute little loafer that you see here, again, a nice lug sole. We're going to give you a bit to just tie in, and we're going to give you a patent trim that ties into, of course, the back heel counter on this nice boucle. These nice colors are perfect for your fall months, and this is our style Nakari. Pacha. Pacha is so cool. So starting off with the one in my hand, this is just a nice black patent loafer, but we're going to give you sudden hints of just elegance, right? And nice edgy details. So we're going to give you studs, and then we're also going to give you cool ornamentation on this decorative belt, as you can see. Again, a nice classic loafer, but we're going to give you the Patrizia way. We're going to do it the Patrizia way. On model's foot, we do have animal print. Told you that was very trendy right now, and that is a faux suede. It's like a printed faux suede, so it does have a nice feel. And this is the black patent in my hand. Super cool, super edgy, very trend right pacha. Now we're gonna move into our more tailored, refined looks and categories. This style, super obsessed with, Pajul. So Pajul, we're gonna give you that nice, smooth, clean front. I really want to point out the brown because I do have it in my hand, so you can really see the depth and the highs and lows of the brown. I'm telling you, the materials that we provide to you guys season after season, none like it in the market, okay? So you're gonna see highs and lows in this brown, and then we're gonna give you a nice decorative belt on the side that reminds me of a horseshoe. I love it very much. And then we're gonna complete that look with a nice studded detail. We're gonna give you an outside stretch gore, a back pull tab, an inside zip on a nice heel height, and it's just a very, very classic and refined look. This is Pajul. Moving on to our true riding boot, this is style Pepina. So we love Pepina very much here. She does have that nice smooth face, as you can see, so we're gonna smooth her all the way up. But on this boot, it's all about the details on the outside and the back side of the boot, right? So on the outside view, we're gonna give you a nice little cool, it's kind of like a half decorative belt, right? Just for a special detail. Love very much that the brown we pair it with the bronze embellishment or stud, and then on the black we're gonna give you that pewter gunmetal-ish looking stud. And then check out the back. So the back is kind of like a knit, it's kind of like your knit sock, right? So it does have stretch, so you can stretch. We are able to accommodate different calf sizes and types. And we're gonna give you, of course, an inside zip. Love very much the curvature on the top line and how it rides up high and then it goes down low. This is style Pepina. This next little girl, Katarina, deep admiration. Deep admiration for this little boot. Check out the brown on model's foot. That's paired so nicely with that gold ornamentation, and then even on the black. We paired the black with gold details as well, so you have two decorative belts, as you can see, that are gold ornaments. And then, to tie that all together, take a look at the rand. So the rand in the back right here on top of the heel has also a gold tie-in and metal piece as well, just to bring it all together, because that is what we do. Also, we're gonna give you stretch here. We're gonna give you stretch. Love very much how this back piece is smooth, that rides up, but then on the sides, we're gonna give you stretch so that we can do what? Accommodate all different types of calf sizes and widths. We're gonna give you a nice inside zip. And she's just a classic, very refined, very nice, elegant boot. This is Katarina. Moving on to our dress category, this next little girl is Yiska. Okay, she's brand new for us. Of course, you see navy on model's foot. Do not sleep on the navy, okay? Navy's a very strong color. Like I said before, we're gonna give you bone, this beautiful Bordeaux, and we're gonna give you a black. It's all about the femininity in this style and what she is. Take a look at that 3D embellished floral detail right there on the toe. And then, of course, we're gonna give you padding and cushioning, but that's not the best part. I know looking at her with that square modern toe, you guys are like, oh, it can't get any better. It can. Watch this. There's nothing to it. It's just a nice, flexible ballerina flat that you just slip in your bag and you just go. You just slip her in your bag and you just go. That's style Yiska. Moving on to another little ballerina girl, we're gonna talk about Anosa. So Anosa, we're gonna give you that nice black patent cap tote on all three colorways. Okay, we're gonna adorn her with a nice little ribbon with a cute little gold ornament detail for a little subtle hint of femininity right there at the bottom. And then this is boucle. So you pick up on all the different colorations in that boucle material. The one that's in my hand has lighter pastellis against the bone. And then on model's foot, you can see the black has like darker tones. And then on this black one, it's just tonal boucle. So again, a nice, elegant look, and look at all that padding. This is style Anosa. Ashlyn is ranked number 12 for us. She's a great style. We're going to give you a nice sliver wedge on this ballerina just to add a little bit of height, okay? She, of course, has that nice flexibility that we know and love. We're going to give you a nice patent toe with a cute little ribbon detail. And then, of course, we're going to give you that boucle, and we're going to tie it all in together right there on the back heel counter with that patent detail. Just a nice, comfortable ballerina flat. That's Ashlyn. Moving on to our next little girl, which is Lauren. Again, we're going to give you a nice little sliver wedge. Love very much the texture that you get with this style that I have here on my hand and on model's foot. We're going to adorn her, dress her up a little bit with just a nice little gunmetal bit, just for something special. We're going to give you a padded back collar, tie in with a smooth back, and then shout out to the black. The black is just a patent black with a nice smooth strap. Again, that pewter or gunmetal bit right there for decoration on a nice sliver wedge. Extremely comfortable. This is style Lauren. This next style, ballet, comes in all the different colors that you need to just complete any ensemble, right? So ballet comes in these available colors. You do have everything from patents to metallics to just regular smooth and solid colors. And what I will say about ballet is take a look. Take a look at that padding, and I'm telling you, there's nothing to her. So this is the shoe, right, where me as, you know, when I go out and I'm wearing that heel that's like really high, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take ballet, I'm going to fold her up, and I'm going to put her in my little tiny bag so that I just have her on go, on cue, ready to just wear. Nothing to her. She's just absolutely just special. So again, I have the patent in my hand. We're going to give her ribbon details right there across the top just for subtle hints of just delicacy, a back pull tab, and we're going to give you a little cinch right there in the back so that it accommodates the back of your heel, and just an all-day comfortable wear ballerina. This is ballet. Moving on into the dress category, take a look. Just look. I'm just gonna let you look. I know what you're thinking. Love this shoe very, very, very much. If you guys couldn't tell, I know you know. So we're going to give you clear crystals. I told you animal print is super trendy right now. So we're going to give you clear crystals right there on top of the animal print so that you can shimmer and shine while you dance the night away in this little girl Ingress. And we're also going to give you a nice functional buckle right there for support. She is on a nice kitten heel, so she is completely wearable. I know we've all been gushing and hoopling and hollering all about her since we first got her. Very excited about her. And on the black, we're still going to give you those clear crystals, so it's a more tonal wear as opposed to the animal print. All right, this is style Ingress. Keeping it sexy still with this next little girl. This is our style Erone. So Erone, again, we're going to give you animal print because she is on trend. So that snow leopard is super cute on Francis's foot, as you can see on screen. I'm going to give you a classic little cheetah, and then I'm going to give you a nice faux suede with black patent trim. As you can see, we're going to give you a nice little peep show right there with this cute little cutout right there, and then we're going to give you a nice, just cute decorative strap just for a subtle hint of just sexy. All right, this is style Erone, and she is a nice block heel, so she's super wearable, very sturdy and comfortable. Holy moly, gazzoli, cannoli. Okay, I'm gonna bring this one to the front. There's reasons, right? There's reasons. So I was telling you guys about the navy being a trend, right? So when we think navy, we think, you know, classic, timeless, elegant. Think Mother of the Bride, think Bridesmaids, because it is such a trendy, hot color. And look at how gorgeously executed it is. The color is absolutely beautiful on model's foot. She has on like a champagne rose gold, but it's just a nice style. It's like you know how hard it is to talk about this shoe because I gotta find words. It's breathtaking, okay? I love it. Love very much that sexy little dip that you get right there in the front. Love the tonal stones and what she represents and how she's covered all over the upper. We're gonna give you a little peep show with that Diorce action as she's a little cut out. and just absolutely beautifully done. She is higher in heels, but who cares? You know why? Because you got ballet. Throw your flat in the bag, buy it and go. That's what we think right here, right? Elise is a winner. Or throw this in your bag. This little girl, Lowen. For the girl who doesn't want to wear the heels, that's fine. We got you covered too with this cute little classic dress ballerina. So again, covered right there in tonal crystals. As you can see, love very much the softness and the lining that we're giving you. So she makes for a very, very extremely comfortable wear. She is flexible, so she does move with you, and she does have a little bit of heel for just a little tiny bit of height. Pointy toe. She's very elegant and classy. This is Lowen. This next little girl, Tiana, she is ranked number 9 in line. We are going to give you this new color, which is a smoking hot lipstick red. All right, so we're going to give you tonal crystals all over. Again, a nice pointy toe. She is a kitten heel, as you can see. So she does have a very long wearing occasion. You can wear her all night for sure. She is padded right here on the back so that she does hug your foot and make you nice and comfortable. And she's just a classic going out style, all right? This is style Tiana. This next little girl, Senna, I'm telling you guys, the taupe is on model's foot, but I am going to bring this navy to the front. If you do have our book and you are following along with us, this navy on model was paired with like a navy blouse and like a black trouser, and it was absolutely stunning, the imagery that came from this shoe. So again, we're going to give you nice tonal crystals right there, and then we're going to give you a nice smooth back for just a nice well-rounded style, and we're going to tie in that color right there on the heel on each of the styles so that you have a nice, just well-rounded, put-together assortment. This is Senna. Keeping it in the dress family, we're going to get into style Illumined. So Illumined is just a nice, very elegant, refined. When I think of her, I think of just rich. She just looks expensive, right? So you're going to get that nice metallicized front right there. We're going to give you tonal crystals that wrap around. I love very much the asymmetrical strap that just gives you a depth of sexiness on the foot, right? A back zip. And then we're going to give you something special with this little knotted detail on the side that just ever so slightly hits your ankle and just makes it like jewelry for your foot. It's like wearing an ankle bracelet without having one. It's jewelry. It's foot jewelry. Delamore has been around and continues to be around, so very nicely executed. We're going to give you contrasted and tonal crystals of all different shapes and sizes that we love very much. She is an open toe. Love the crisscross strap detail. She is a functional buckle. She does have a nice block heel, and because I tell you it's really all about the details, we're going to give you a little bit of texture right there on the footbed that ties in ever so slightly to the heel wrapping. So we're going to cover you all day and all night with that nice block chunky heel for a long wear. This is style Delamore. Okay, so our next little girl is Lavina. So Lavina is a cute little classic slide. This little sexy peep toe action that you get right there on model's foot. Super cutely done. We're going to give you tonal crystals, of course, all different shapes and sizes, but we're going to execute that and accentuate that with just a nice little patent strap closure just for a little something special. This is a poly bottom, so we went ahead and matched the upper color to the heel just for a nice little style, and she is cushiony and all the glory and goodness. That's Lavina. Yadiel is a nice style for us as well. So Yadiel, cute dress style. We're going to give her a nice modern square toe. Again, tonal crystals that we're going to adorn with this super cute asymmetrical strap. She is hook and loop closure right there for you. Again, we're matched the uppers to the outsole for a nice casual tonal wear and a nice platform against this shorter chunky heel for a comfortable wear. This is Yadiel. In the same family, we're going to give you Shine. Do you see why she was named Shine? Can you tell? She's metallicized. She's padded. Again, these crystals are kind of like diamond shaped. Very, very, very nicely done. And she is fully adjustable. So she does open all the way up. She is hook and loop right there on the toe strap and on the top strap. Again, love very much that wrapped detail around the outsole. Very nice, comfortable, all-dayer for sure. This is style Shine. Moving on to our next little girl, Is Mean. So can you believe it? Is Mean is actually, dare I say, she is genuine suede in the Patrizia line, and look at that price point, okay? You can't beat it. So she's a really, really cool, she's a really cool loafer. Love very much her little ornament detail right there, as you can see. I like to say it reminds me of like a key lock. Super cute, very feminine detail for a little subtle touch of just glitz, right? And then nice feel because like I told you, she is genuine suede. She does have flexibility, and I do have another color that I am going to show you right here on the screen. Again, just a nice style. Take a look at how the upper looks so nice and complements that outsole. That is our style, Is Mean. Now we're going to get into more casuals, even more casuals. So our athleisure collection. This is style Dara. So Dara, very excited to show you her. She's a great style for us. Love very much this white bottom and how we have just a little sliver of a metallic hint to add towards it. She is a functional, as you can see, outside zip. We are going to give you classic laces. And she does have a removable outsole. So we're going to give you 2 metallics right there, or 3 metallics actually on model's foot as well. And then we're going to give you some solids with just hints of metallics around the welt. That is style Dara. Moving on to Ursa, ranked number 6. So Ursa is a great style for us, as you can see. And I'm going to tell you all the reasons why she's number 6, because the basic colors that we have, or the glitzy colors that we have, are the black and the bone, as you can see right here. But this fall we introduced new color palettes. So we got this navy and the Bordeaux, as you can see on model's foot. It's just a true, comfy, it's extremely comfortable. All this padding, you got padding on the tongue, you got padding on the back, heel, collar, functional pull tab, a nice lace up. You got slivers of metallic striping going on, and then it all ties into that really cool athletic outsole. All right, this is style Ursa, and her insole is removable as well. I love a good combination story because there's so much to talk about. So Gascar, I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the easy part, right? She's a white bottom, right? She's a white bottom. That's the easy stuff. But then she's so intricate and there's so much to her. So we're going to start with the glitter that you see right there. So on this one that I have in my hand, we have silver glitter. Then we're going to go into a more like of a pewter glitter. The animal print right there that we have, it does have a texture. It is a faux hair on hide look. And then we're going to tie it all together with these crystallized eyelets that you can see that go all the way up. Super cool. And then we're not done. We're going to take it to the back, okay? The back, we're going to give you, of course, all that nice cushiony goodness padding right there in the back. But then we're going to give you like a faux smooth leather right there. And then we're going to top her off with nice, cool, chic, edgy, studded details right there in the back. She's just, the color combinations and palettes of this style and the mix of materials, the glitz, the glam, it has everything going for it. This is style Gascar. I told you we do color, and we do color best, all right? So take a look at this next style. This is Fayad. So Fayad has all the color blocking that you could think of, right? Take a look at the more tonal color on model's foot. Then you get into a more of a nice tonal, subtle everyday color right here on the black in my hand. Again, a nice beefy removable outsole, as you can see. So we don't skimp out, all right, on anything that we do here in Patrizia. And then we're going to take you to the wowza color, all right? So it's just about the color combination and the material. So you got faux suedes, you got nylons, you got it all going on in this one shoe. And then I am going to flash you the bottom because I really want you to see we do not skimp out. Look at how nice the traction is on this outsole. As you can see in my hand, it has a very nice grip to the floor. It does have a little bit of a flex, and she is padded. This is style Fion. Coming up, I'm so excited. I had to just pause before I brought her out. This is style Color Me Fun, all right? On Model's Foot, you'll see in just a second, she has on, look at that little girl. Love very much this collection. These next two styles that I'm showing you, I love them. Absolutely adore. So I'm going to show you the speckled detail from the outsole, the up, as you can see right there, the speckled outsole, super, super cool. That ties all the way into the contrasted color that matches the upper, as you can see. And then we're going to get into just all the textures, right, and the really cool details. So we're going to talk about how this is Sherpa, but this one in my hand is like camo. It's like a camouflage coloration, whereas the one on Model's Foot is more of like just a cute teddy bear with animal prints. It's just fun. It's so fun, and it's doing extremely well for us because it's such a nice addition to round off our assortment and our collection. It's a killer style. So much playfulness going on. You got floral appliques right there to hold together the little laces. It's just such a cute style. This is Color Me Fun. Now we get into this little girl, Flying Colors. Told you guys animal prints, super trendy, so why not bring that into our sneaker collection, right? So animal prints here, you got animal prints there, you got a little bit of texture and materials everywhere, okay? This style just oozes fun. It just oozes playfulness. You can throw this on with leggings. I'm excited to buy this style so I can wear her with my skirts and my shorts and my leggings. It's just such a cute style. Run into Target, throw her on, you got a winner. All right, so it's all about the playfulness and just the cushiony, the padding. Again, this does have a removable insole as well, and it's just a very nice style from the different materials that we use, the colors, the outsole details. It's a killer. This is Flying Colors. You can see why we named her that, right? Going on to this little girl, this is Winter Squall. We're super excited to show her this fall-winter season. So we have quilting detail on the shaft that ties into right here. The smooth faux leather right here on the front, and then we're going to tie it all together on the back heel counter. We're going to give you a nice functional pull tab in the back, and she is waterproof. And take a look at that outsole. So you have a nice platform going up to a nice wedge. It's just, this style has it all. It is a functional, it is right here a functional, so she opens all the way up. She is nicely padded, and she is waterproof, all right? So when you're raining, snowing, having blizzards and all that good stuff, we got you. Next style is Best in Snow. Best in Snow is right. So I'm going to talk about this gold one that I have in my hand because this style is, there you have it, 90% down and 10% feather. So think about when you're out in the streets during the cold climate temperatures. It has the same makings of your puffer jackets. So this for sure will keep you nice and warm. Again, we're going to give you a removable insole. Love very much the metallics and how everything just ties so nicely together. Love the stitching detail that goes across the outsole. It is the same construction that I showed you in the previous style before. She does have a toggle right here in the back, so you can close her up or you can open her up to accommodate whatever you'd like, but she is definitely guaranteed to keep you warm. That is Best in Snow. All right. And there we have it. That concludes the Fall-Winter 2025 Patrizia collection. I'm Christina, and thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day.